the streets, they missing you. Welcome back, welcome back.
Yo, what's up? This your girl, Shunna Redd, checking in with Street versus Industry, baby. Y'all can catch me on all platforms at Shunna Redd. Y'all come tune in and tap in. This gonna be the latest motherfucking podcast show you ever seen, baby.
Look, y'all know who it is. Quilla Josephine. And guess what? We are back. Another one. Streets versus Industry podcast. And we have the beautiful Shunna Redd in the building. How you Okay, I love it. Do me a favor, go ahead and plug in your social media for me.
Okay, you can catch me on all platforms at Shunna Redd, and it's spelled SHUNNA _REDD on Instagram, and also on YouTube, Apple Music, and Spotify under Shunna Redd, SHUNNA
Okay, I love it.
No
Who
doubt.
else we got on the table today?
No doubt, it's your boy Cali Shots, man. You know, I am the videographer and featured co-host Streets versus Industry. What's happening? You know.
And you know who it is, DJ Hustle King, Street versus Industry. You can follow me on DJ Hustle King on all platforms.
I mean, let's just get into it. Okay,
Let's do
Shunna. Because you know, you a rapper. First off, you're a whole little model. You look good, girl.
Oh, thank you.
Your neck is froze. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, I was
Baby,
just- I was
shine
just-
it.
hey, I was just looking at that. She dripped all the way out.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hard work pay off. That would have looked like.
Yes, ma'am. It's coming on in. God is doing his thing.
Okay, I love it. So first off, tell me a little bit about you. When did you start music? Like, what got you into music?
Okay, so it goes way back to when I was about like 12 or 13. I was in a choir. I grew up at church.
Okay, that
every
church
day.
house. That church
You know,
house.
we went to church Sundays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays,
Tuesdays.
right.
3 more
So,
services. Slept at the church.
It definitely started right. It definitely started back then. My grandmother raised me, and I had this thing for gospel music. It had like this little. I could sing like an angel at that age. So when I first got into like dealing with the music industry as far as with my music, I think I was around 15.
Okay.
And I had met this dude, and he became my manager. I was in a females group with like 3 other girls, and they were all like they were way older than me. They were like 21, 20, 22, like around that age, and I was like 15. So as to where they could go out and party and stuff like that, I couldn't really
So
really
you
go
ain't had no
out.
fake ID?
No.
'Cause that's what it
That was going on back then,
Never
though.
stopped no party back in the day.
But my mom was like super strict on me
I
when
mean,
I was
the church
younger.
house, so
Yeah. They were kind of like super strict on me, so I didn't really get the opportunity to really go and hit the streets until I started acting up, running away and stuff like that. But
No.
Okay.
right.
She went on and threw that in there real
Okay,
fast.
acting up. 'Cause I'm
But yeah, so I did sign with my management at that time. His name was LT, and he was a pretty good man. Like, my parents were too busy to kind of be involved in my music career at the time,
Okay.
so I would just go with him everywhere. He would take me out to studio sessions, photo shoots. He paid for everything. Everything was just like invested into me at that time. And so I was like, this is great, because back then the industry was kind of different. Like, you could find talent on the street, and that's how, talent would come versus you going on social media and
Right.
finding it. But yeah, so back then I was doing R&B, and I got pregnant with my first child at 16. So unfortunately, all the money that was invested into me went to waste because
baby mama did it.
yeah. So
Okay.
I became a mom at a very young age, and I did have my first 3 kids like back to back. They're a year apart.
So 16, 17, 18.
Yeah.
And that was it.
And then I had 2 more later. I had one with
It
my
be the
husband.
little ones. I'm telling y'all. It be the. I got
Yeah.
2. Baby, popped out full like.
I actually have 5. My
5?
youngest is a 2-year-old.
Oh, I got 2-year-old boy.
And
girl.
then a boy, and
Oh,
he is
okay.
my honey bunch. Like, he run the house. He's the one in charge. But
Oh, you got a quarantine kid. You were busy.
yes. Oh my God, yes. It was crazy at that time too. But yeah, and then kind of the fast forward. Once I had my second child, my manager had forgiven me and took me back or whatever. And he was like, okay, we're gonna work again. And then I ended up getting pregnant again on him. So it was just like, I had to fall back for one to be a mother, and he had to fall back for him to try and figure out how to not be upset about losing his investments. So I went on with life until I met, I want to say, my husband now. We met back in 2013. Well, we knew each other when we were kids, but we started dating back in 2013. And he was actually rapping at the time. And I was like so excited. I was gassing him up every time I had a chance or whatever. But
Kelly?
the next thing that's that shit at it.
I'm trying to be professional. You about to show. Y'all see these faces, yo?
But next thing you know, we kind of like switched roles, and I just went off rapping. I wasn't supposed to originally rap. I was supposed to be just singing, but I just went off rapping. And I've been doing it ever since like, I think, like 2016, 15? I started rapping in 2016 or 15, around that time. And I mean, from there, I mean, it's taking steps, but because when I first met my husband, I didn't know who his father was. And if anybody doesn't know, my husband is my manager, and his father is my manager, but his father is Johnny Cabell.
Okay.
So
I like that. It's in the family.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah, no
that.
doubt.
but I always
Family
tell
time.
people, like,
Okay.
you got to understand with Johnny, like, he don't cut no corners. I mean, if you're not serious, he's not going to invest into you. So it took all the way from 2016 until 2023 for me to actually get him to be my manager. So
You had to
it
prove
was
yourself.
like, yeah.
So-
It was just
It's like
damn.
that. It's
So
like
you do
that.
not. So you do know how to sing.
I do, yes.
So why you go back? Why you ain't singing?
I still sing. I just, me and my husband were talking about that. I want to bring my R&B artists out under a different character, under a different name and everything. I'm a Gemini, so I have split sides, of course. And the way that Shunna is read, the R&B artist is named V Blue, and which I got that tattooed on my neck. So I am in the progress of like releasing her, but she's so powerful that I just feel like she's gonna kind of overtake Shunna Redd. So I wanted to sit her off to the side for a second until we get that correct management for her, because that's a whole different, you know, like social media platforms, a whole different distribution platform. Like, you just have to put her out as a whole another artist.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's gonna take a lot of money, but it also could help me get into 2 different bags separately.
That's a whole different type of
Yeah.
demographic.
Right.
Yeah, she
So if
must
you
like.
sign Shunna Redd, you don't get V Blue. You have to sign
Understand.
V Blue as well.
Understood. Understood.
Okay.
Do you most definitely? So do you, like, right now while you rapping? Are you singing on any of your hooks?
I
Are you
have
mixing it up?
Yes,
That's
I
dope. That's hard.
have. Because I have a few songs that's Shunna Redd featuring V Blue, and I have V Blue on the hook, and then like it's this song I have released called I Cannot Wait for the Summer, and I'm pretty much doing in between the both. The hook is singing, and then the verses are rapping.
And that's hard because you know, that's missing a lot now in the
Right.
industry. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
versatility.
Yeah.
Because, you know, a lot of people are just sticking to
Absolutely.
one cadence
Yeah.
or one type of subject matter.
Whatever in style or
Right. It's kind of like you bringing back kind of like the Drake vibe, but on the female tip.
Right.
Because Drake was singing, you know what I'm saying,
And
his
then he'll
hooks,
go
and then he'll
and
bust
rap.
out with
Yeah.
it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I think you're being able to have your rapping style, your voice, and the versatility in it. It draws people into your songs more.
Absolutely.
Because you be like, damn, did she just drop?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You feel me?
Because when I release my my R&B music, like when I be like people hear it, because it's unreleased. So when I actually, like, even when Johnny heard it was playing on the speaker, and he was like, "Who the hell is that?" And my husband was like, "That's Shunna." He was like, "What the hell?" And he was like,
Okay, so Shunna got some heat.
Right.
She got some heat and heat.
Okay.
I was like, "What the hell?"
Okay.
He was like, shit, I said we put both of them out to see which one go, first or whatever. So I'm like, but it's just a nerve-wracking process for me too, because I'm in the area of stop smoking. I have to do vocal lessons and all type of things in order for me to actually build V Blue up to who I want her to be. That's just my personal opinion, but I do have a song that I would send you guys before we leave or whatever, just so you can check it out, so you can hear what I have going for me.
I heard you say stop smoking. So you really, like, people who are really tuned in on their voice box and take like the quality of their voice seriously, like, cut out the smoke.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
Period.
Okay, so singers don't smoke?
So that's just saying no R&B singers don't.
Because I really
they
don't
they
see singers
smoke?
smoke. I thought they were just doing it in private.
I don't
Yeah, I don't see
believe
them,
that
though.
they do, only because it does tell you that smoking strains your vocals. Like, it does. You notice how when we'll be smoking weed or whatever, and we'll start choking, and you hear your voice get like this deep little crunchy tone to it. It's straining your vocal
Yeah,
cords.
no doubt. Okay,
So,
for real?
Yeah, it is. And
Oh, yeah, okay.
that's something that I found out on my own, just basically smoking, and I was like, damn, I can't sing the way I used to once I started smoking. I was like, that's fucked up.
Wow. How important do you feel like it is to make them sacrifices for your career?
I feel like it's very important. I feel like just any sacrifice in general, like being that I have 5 kids, all 5 of my kids had to move in different places right now for me to pursue my career. And I'm like, it's a excitement because my career is blowing up, but then it's like, I'm so used to being a mommy, I just want to be a mommy. So,
Okay.
it's certain sacrifices that you just have to be okay with making when it comes to wanting to pursue that career. Even when it comes to income and, finances and things like that, like versus you wanting to go to the mall because you got enough money to go and buy you 2-3 outfits. You have to learn how to balance it to where, okay, these 2-3 outfits that I could be getting, I could be putting, $1,000 behind my video or $1,000 behind my studio time.
I like
so
that.
it's a shift change, but eventually, once you start seeing your career going further, you'll know what to do, and it'll be exciting.
I love it.
And where you originally from?
I'm from Atlanta. I'm born and raised from Atlanta. I grew up on Jonesboro Road and Cleveland Avenue in some apartments called Oxford Village until I was about 12.
What zone is that?
3.
Zone
That's
3.
Yeah, Fulton County.
Zone 3.
Yeah. I'm from the slums, baby. I'm from the slums, baby. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
let's
Yeah, that's the real Atlanta.
From the real Atlanta.
So you out there with Young Thug?
Yeah,
and Lil Key
yeah.
and all them.
Actually one of the biggest people that's in Young Thug YSL crew or whatever, me and him grew up together in the same neighborhood for years.
Oh, so you like, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Straight.
Which I shouldn't, you know, I try to mind my business
Cool.
or whatever.
Cool.
Hold on,
Underdid.
But yeah, then I moved to DeKalb County to East Atlanta when I was like 13, which was a big shift change for me because Fulton County is nowhere near like DeKalb County.
No.
Like the people, the language, the way they move, how they talk, how they act. Like in Fulton County, they be, you know, we call each other slines and shit, but everybody really got each other back out there because you're in the hood, you're in the project, so you ain't got nobody but each other.
Yeah.
Y'all parents raise each other's, you know, raise each other kids, you know what I'm saying, like shit like that. But then when you get to DeKalb County, it was just like, oh, it's some shit. It's some shicey ass people out here. You know, it was different for me. I didn't know how to adapt to it the way that I probably should have. But
You should have adapted that easy because Southside, now that's the slum part.
well, see, it's weird.
What part of the cab though?
like 2
when I
hours in
first
Atlanta.
moved to DeKalb, I was staying on Western Chapel.
Okay. That's like Decatur.
Yeah.
Like, so that's like low key
But
type.
like everybody I went to school with was just like, they was different from how we was in Fulton County. Like it was just so, cause in between Fulton County and DeKalb County, I went to Clayton County, but I literally was there for maybe like 2 or 3 years because I got kicked out of school so fast. So it was like when I left from Fulton County and Clayton County, they was wearing like double fucking white figures and shit.
I was just finna say,
it's
you causing hell over there at them folks' school.
I got to fighting with some Mexicans, and it was just crazy. See, in Clayton County back in the day, it was full of Mexicans. It wasn't really like, it wasn't really hood like how it is now.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was like, that was their area. That was full of their area.
That was their Brookhaven, like now.
Yeah, like Forest Park and shit like that. That was their shit. Now, Terra Boulevard and Jonesboro Road and stuff like that, like, I just stayed there maybe like 6 months to a year and, you know, here and there. But, yeah, pretty much majority of my time from I was born till 12, I was in Fulton County, and then Clayton County for like 3 years, and then like DeKalb County for the rest, then on out.
I don't know why I thought you were probably from up north or something. The way you rap.
That's what people say.
Like
But that's
you from up
why
north.
that's why my logo says real rap is back, because that's why a lot of Atlanta don't. Well, now they starting to support me, but they weren't supporting me for a while. And I think it was because my music is not Atlanta music. It's like New York, or you know what I'm saying, like real hip hop music. So it's kind of cool.
That's missing though. You feel me?
Yeah.
You need there's nothing wrong with Southern lyricism.
Right. That's the only thing I practice. It's just my lyrics. It's not how I still say it like how Southside people talk, but I think it's the way I pronunciate my words and shit like that.
Who would you say that you'll do a song with major that's in the industry?
Kim Gates.
Okay. Cause
Yeah,
baby,
I was just finna hit you with that.
I would say Goody Mob.
Really?
Good mob.
I would say Goody
My dad
Mob.
would love that. He would fall out if he found out I did something good to my. He'll have a heart attack.
I would say Goody Mob.
But I don't know why. For some reason,
Tell Johnny to set it up.
Yeah, that's easy.
look, he's talking about that's
Tell Johnny
easy.
to set it up. Tell Johnny to set it up.
OG can handle that with no problem.
Right.
With
Why you
no
didn't tell
problem.
me? Like,
But I would like to do something with Walker too though, cause I be
Okay,
on the
yeah.
crunk music shit. So I do love Walker. I love Walker Flock. Cause he brought crunk music, and I feel like crunk music had died down a lot besides Duke Deuce or whatever. Before he came back out, crunk music had died down. Like Lil Jon and the East Side Boys and all them. You know what I'm saying? That was crunk music. Like you can
Right,
get in the club and just, yeah. Now it's like, I don't know what it's like now.
Would you do a feature with the East Side Boys right now?
Yeah. I would.
Without Lil Jon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cause you know they getting back active. Right?
I be the Lil Jon for them.
okay.
What?
Okay. But yeah, that's what I was just finna tap into. At this rate, like at this momentum that you got going now, because you got a nice little momentum going.
Right.
I mean, are there any like who you don't or who not? We just, you know what I'm saying? Are there like who you're particularly like, I need this feature because I know this gonna pop, or you not needing any features to pop?
Oh,
Like the pop, how you, when I say pop, you know what
what
I mean?
it's something that break the net or break.
Right.
Yeah, okay. I think that it's hard to tell who the person could be. But
Cause you know, like the South, like you, okay, I'm gonna use my South, but shit, if I could get a feature from, damn, I know this singer gonna go like a TikTok feature. You know what I'm saying?
I say Big Glow right now. For me, I feel like she makes
Big Glow.
That's why I'm trying to get it. I brought it out to you. That's why I'm trying to get it.
She makes the kind of like viral music. Like she makes music that people, you know, the internet will take over that shit. They'll eat it up. Yeah. Which is weird because like me and my husband was talking the other day. So we had ended up hearing the lick or something that she just did, the lick on my cat song or whatever. So last year, probably like around August or September, I had went and got my producer to remake the Slab on My Knob beat, and I put down I made a song called Lick on My Cat, and it's like. Everybody really done heard it, but when we play it, it just be like, how in the fuck did I miss the guy? And she did it. Like, how did I miss it? But that's what made me feel like a lot of the artists that's in the industry right now, I resemble to them as far as mindset wise anyway, or even as far as the people who are conducting these projects, because you know, there's some people, it's like robots. So some people back there who's saying, okay, this will be a hit project, let's do this. Right. And I'm like, that's what made me feel like I fit in. Right. And shout out to the songwriters too, because they out here doing their goddamn thing. It's hard writing a song, I know. It takes a lot of time and patience, but if you can write a hit song for someone else, that's different. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's amazing. It's hard to do that to where it'll be perfect for someone else, but it came out of your mind, your, you know what I'm saying, your lifestyle.
Okay. What about producers who you want to get some beats from? Like, I need this beat.
Well, for one, I want Zaytoven, but for two, I want Buddha Beats.
Okay.
Buddha Beats did Lil Baby whole motherfucking album, one of his albums, and baby, me and Buddha Beats is tight as fuck. We cool as hell, and I always be telling him like, you ain't gotta give me shit for the frisky nigga. I'm just trying to get a goddamn beat package, cause his shit is hard. And I mean, most of my music is like lit and up crump music, but I want to start making shit for the streets to feel me like. From the struggle to, you know what I'm saying, the progress in life and all type of shit, because that's the reason why people will know who I am and where I came from if I rap about it. Right now, don't nobody know. So that's kind of what I would say. Buddha Beats and Zaytoven. Of course, Zaytoven.
You got any the hot videos? I hadn't checked them out. So what do you think is you got a popping video right now?
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we just did this video called my single. Oh shit, that video is so hard. First of all, we did it in 3 hours.
Y'all. Make sure y'all
go
check it
stream
out.
on all platforms.
Hustle, we're gonna have to put a clip of that up when we
pull it up.
we got to check that out.
We did that shit in a big ass mansion. It was like an ancient type of mansion or whatever.
I see your pictures, girl. You was cute, girl. I see your pictures. You was cute, baby.
Okay.
It was
Shout
like
out to the lingerie season, because love yourself. Okay.
That part of the scene was so weird for me because the videographer, he's cool as fuck, but he was trying to egg me on, so he was like, "Yes, baby, let me see that ass." I was just like, "Oh God!"
You gotta have a little hype girl in there, so you gotta have somebody.
My best friend was in there. She was in the background like, "Oh yes, bitch." I'm just like, "Oh God, they being extra in there right now." Then Johnny's in there like, "Hurry up! I need you to go to the next scene." I'm like, get out! Not you rushing me and I'm naked. What the
Hell no.
Get used to it. It's so fast paced.
Right.
What advice would you give to like indie upcoming artists?
I would say that for one, consistency is key.
Okay.
You can have a million songs and you don't blow off of none of them, because you could take one song and push it for 5 years and then it'll blow up. That same song that you did 5 years ago that you ignored, you get what I'm saying, and made 300 more, you missed that one chance to do that song. So consistency is key. And then for two, if you ain't got no bag or if you ain't got no plug into the industry, do not waste your fucking time.
Hey, say that again. Say that again.
The ones that don't read.
If you ain't got, say that B word. That B word. Okay. Hey, we gotta drop a bomb when she dropped that B word this time. Say that B word again. If you ain't got a what?
If you ain't got no bag, or if you don't have a plug inside the industry,
that part,
then do not waste your time.
I had to get you to reiterate that, because I be preaching it to a lot of independent artists that I know. They be like, it's not simply all the time about who you know, because once you get around the people that you know, they gonna look at you like, are you ready to go?
Right.
What you ready to do?
Right.
I got you in here. So what you ready to do? That bag is important.
The most important thing.
Yeah, and then everybody's willing to, you know what I'm saying, to extend you a helping hand. But when it comes to certain levels, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna take money to make some money.
Yeah. You can, I noticed that, like, working with a celebrity, you know what I'm saying, manager or whatever, that he can put me in the room with so many people, like, he can get me events where I'm seen everywhere, but it's also going to take a lot of money to go to the next step with these people. You get what I'm saying? Like, from, you still got to think about videos. You got to put out a video. If you're trying to be a mainstream artist, let's say that, because it's a lot of independent artists and they're flourishing, you know what I'm saying, in their own. But if you're trying to be a mainstream radio artist to where everybody looks at you, looks up to you, you know what I'm saying, has your whole, every album you drop on their phone, then you're going to have to consider at least 10 videos a month.
Got to.
Ooh.
Tell them.
You're
I'm a
looking at-
videographer too, so I try to preach this to
You gotta have
them.
like a $200,000 balance.
No, for
You
real.
know, a
Yeah,
little
for
budget.
real.
You need a little
For real.
$200,000 budget to
That's
pop.
dead serious. Not to mention that you still got to take care of your regular lifestyle as well, like your kids, your home, you know what I'm saying, everything.
Understood.
So
That
Understand
part.
me.
either you gonna be homeless trying to pursue your career, or your career ain't gonna go nowhere, and you know what I'm saying, you just go and buy jewelry and clothes and make yourself look like an artist that
It's
would
just
be
gonna be
popular.
like a treadmill. You
Yeah.
feel me? You're gonna be working out, look, you know what I'm saying, looking good, but you ain't
Right.
going nowhere.
I think that now I've grown to, instead of me wanting to walk in the room and everybody wonder who I am, I like to walk in the room and everybody already know my
True.
name. And so it's like a different, stage. In order to do that, you gotta have money. Like, that's just being honest.
And you got to know how to make money.
And network.
You
really
gotta be
know how
an
to work
investment. You
around.
gotta be sellable.
You got to know how to make
You gotta
money.
know how to make money.
Not
and you
just-
know how to network.
Not just spending the money and not making anything back from it.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with it. You know, I'm
And barter. Like, people be like tripping over that word. It just give people hives. But I really feel like an even swap is no swindle. Like, if you don't have money and you can apply like a service,
Yeah.
it's equivalent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. If
But
it's
you
favor
like,
for favor, then it's
I
cool.
want my money.
Yeah.
Barter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word. You ain't got nothing else to do. You staying with somebody. You ain't got no money
Working
to clean their house.
Work,
Right.
Work.
Take
You
that out
right.
their hands.
Right.
You right.
yeah.
You can't pay no bills. Put some food in that motherfucker.
Something. Let me do some stamps.
Right.
Something-
Get
I
them
got a
yams.
pie. We can make this happen.
Them yams,
So
baby.
look, you had this whole entire movement, real rap.
Mhm.
Real rap is back. So when you
Yes,
bring in
ma'am.
real rap is back, are you comparing it to like old traditional hip hop? Are you comparing it to what's going out today? Smule making music, these apps and stuff. Like,
I'm trying to put it in between both to where it's like my bars and the cadence of my flow is old school hip hop.
okay,
But the style and the like the subjects that I'm speaking about is nowadays situations.
True that.
So that way, even if people hear a song and they be like, "Oh, the beat or the way she's rapping sounds outdated," they're gonna get in 10 seconds and be like, "Damn, she snapped." You get what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's like it's a pull a tug of war, so they can't deny it. That's pretty much what I'm trying to do. But I miss female artists that were in the industry doing things like that. You get what I'm saying? Not to say, "Oh, I want us to go and bring back NWA or some shit." You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, just. I want to hear something different outside of what everything is in the industry right now.
So let me ask you this: like, if Fox and Brown was still relevant, you fuck with them?
Hell
I
yeah.
was just gonna say, I think.
Foxy, Trina,
Yeah.
goddamn Kaya, goddamn.
Shauna from DTP.
Oh, Shunna,
Yeah.
that I was getting some her she was on that song.
Yeah, she was. She just made a song with someone. It was. I was like, damn, she need to come back out too.
For real.
Yeah.
Cause look at me, I'm like, he's saying Shunna, I'm like,
Right.
huh?
You look like
Shauna from DTP.
Yeah, no, but
She
yeah,
hard.
cause that getting some head song, that was my favorite when back in the day when I was at teen parties and shit like that at the Sky Ring. I was like, ha.
Dang. Straight up.
so how do you feel about music now for women being like over sexualized? And with men, I feel like it's just being like over violated. Like every day you gotta kill somebody, and every day you gotta be naked.
Oh, well, I just did a remake of Song Cry by Jay-Z, and that's exactly what those.
Oh,
What
I
the
wanna hear
hell?
that.
Man,
Ooh, cause
hey.
what? Cause what?
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
you get on Song Cry.
you really had to come.
Shunna.
You must came with it on that now.
You
for
got
real.
what?
Let me tell you. So I was supposed to be up, but the day I recorded that, an investor came in to see me at the studio that day, and Johnny had me. I was already in the studio recording for 6 hours. I had an 8-hour session.
Ooh,
I had
talk
did like
about
4
it,
songs.
Oh,
yes.
you were working.
Real
Yeah,
work.
so when I got out of the booth, I was
Okay.
sweating. My hair was sticking all on top of my head. I had took my clothes off. I had on different clothes than what I came in on. Just all type of shit. So when he walked in, he was like, "You need to put on real quick. I'm finna play your music." And he played all my goddamn radio hits. And then finally, when the engineer had started playing back the music I did that day, the investor was like, "All the other shit cool, but I like this." and it was Songcry, and I was like, damn, all right, cool. So I'm going, because, you know, that means somebody is willing to invest into what I want, which is real rap.
Okay.
Which I thought that if I try to force the industry to accept real rap, they was going to be like, bitch, you can't come in here and try to switch up all our shit we got going on. But the good thing about having a bag is you can do what you want to do. You can put out whatever fucking music you want to if you got the money to.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
There you go.
What is one of your favorite radio hits?
Shit.
Your favorite.
My favorite radio hit would be, I don't know, it's probably some Lil Baby or some shit, because that's all I
No,
really
of your word.
Oh, of my music. Oh,
girl, we promote them. We like them, but we talking about
Yeah.
you.
Oh, okay. So what would I
You
what
was
would I
popping
push
right
for
now.
the radio?
Yeah, no,
Okay,
your favorite song. I would just say your favorite song that you've done.
Well, I just did it. It's called Bitch, and
Oh.
This your favorite? Oh,
yeah, that's my favorite radio
Okay.
hit. I feel
Bitch.
like Bitch, like no
Talk
matter
about
where
it.
you at in the world, when that shit come on the radio, you just gonna be like,
What's the vibe? What we getting from it?
it's more so like crunk music, like I was
Okay,
saying.
so we
earlier,
twerking.
like, yeah,
Well, we
twerking.
like, bitch,
We
twerking,
twerking,
I got my
but we
bag.
bucking on bitches like, bitch,
Ooh.
bitch, you don't like me because your
Ooh.
nigga all in my face. How what's up?
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
that, like popping
Okay.
this shit. Like y'all niggas broke. I got good money. You ain't got no money in your pocket. Your pocket.
Oh.
Feel
So
sad.
shit like
Feel
yeah.
sad. Can't
So
sit
it make
with
you want to
us.
walk
Okay.
around the club and probably just like slap a nigga or some shit like that. So
Okay.
that's kind of what I think, and that's why I said crunk music, like bringing that type of music back.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? So that's what that would be promoting. I feel like crunk music. Not to mention it's putting us females on the boss level, because we ain't got to just talk about getting our ass ate and you know what I'm saying, shit
Thank
like that. I
you.
said it in there a couple times, but majority of the song is about, you know, how I'm popping my shit.
Straight up.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it's so much to ask you. I mean, because you didn't tell, like, you told a whole biography from when you was young till you was singing. I want to go back to the church days.
Right.
I want to get into the real Shunna. When you did your first song, because I like, okay, y'all don't know, I'm an artist development manager, up and coming. I'm bringing
Right.
that back because
Oh,
I feel
yes,
like these
ma'am.
artists
We need
nowadays,
'em.
yes.
We need them.
Yes, so that's what this is. My little fly. That's what I get. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Yes.
Hustle. But basically, like, how I want to talk about the importance of what it felt like when you first started. Like, you kind of made it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't made it to your goal yet, but
Right.
you keep changing them because you keep reaching them.
Right.
But when you first did that first song, and you was like, "This is it. I'm gonna just give it my shot." I want to talk about that.
When I first did my first song, I ain't like it.
That's
what-
real because everybody
every
swear their
artist
first
say,
yeah.
song is it.
And it
Hell
usually,
nah,
and
I don't
it
never play that
usually,
shit again. I ain't played it ever since I did this shit. I
but
ain't like it.
but it usually be a hit though. The song that the artist don't like, it be usually
The
be a
first
hit.
song.
You know
that.
what? It was.
That
That's
first
the
song your
weird
best
part.
song.
The weird part about it is that it slick was, because that's when my best friend, like, she like, girl, you need to go back to what you used to do, like the twerk song and shit. She was like, that's my shit, and I'm like, bitch.
I mean, it's the time because right now.
Yeah, because I was doing this back in
Good
like
knees, good knees.
2016. I made a song called Twerk, and I was twerking ass all through the club
That was
performing.
pre before. That was pre. You know.
Yeah,
This
if they
twerking
weren't
at
ready
the
for that
Grammys
shit.
now,
Yeah.
so bring it back, honey. 'Cause
That's my only problem I think I have with me as an artist. Like, I catch on, my husband kept telling me that he was like, you move before it's time, so like you be like 3 steps ahead of what the industry and everybody is pushing out. So I went from doing, because back then it wasn't popular for a woman to be damn near fully naked out there, just like, you know what I'm saying, back, besides Trina them time.
He was
True.
shunned.
But
That's true.
and Nicki Minaj came out and she had set the whole bar for women. So, you know, the door was kind of closed for a second after she stepped in. And then after her, I believe came Cardi. You get what I'm saying? And then came, you know, more and more Megan Thee Stallion, City Girls. So, you know, the doors started opening. But yeah, my first song, I didn't care. Now I don't care for it. But back then, we used to be in that motherfucking club lit playing that shit. Like, yeah. I used to be twerking everywhere. I still got videos everywhere of that shit.
Do you ever go back and play like your old music?
I do, and it be sounding horrible.
That's just
It's so
growth.
funny.
I
Do it motivate you to be like, okay, I would take that out and switch that? You
Yeah,
just be like,
some of it I be like, damn, I could read, you know, create it. But other stuff I just be like, bitch, I know you lying. But
okay,
it
baby,
was
so
still
y'all heard her
fire.
singles. We focusing on her and we focusing on bitch. Okay,
Yeah.
that. Them too. That's it. Go stream right now.
But anything that I've made, I feel like recently in the past like 4 or 5 years have been like all bangers. I got album bangers, I got mixtape bangers, I got EP bangers, it's just, my list goes on and on. But anything before that, when I first got in front of the mic and thought I knew what I was doing, that shit, the cadence of it sounded like just, I don't know, just like a ratchet girl for the projects, just out there like, yeah, I love that.
Right. So what are we expecting from Shunna? What you got coming up?
Well, for one, I'm about to take over the city.
Okay, because
Okay.
give us something.
And,
We like a new scenery.
And two, this weekend I have a lot of great events coming up. My video single release party is tomorrow night.
Okay.
Sunday I got a pool party where I'm performing with Schoolie, Travis Porter, Erica Banks, a whole bunch of Atlanta legends.
I'm
I'm
excited.
excited.
Shunna outside. Where's over the show at? Because that's what they need to pull up and see.
The show is gonna be off of Snapfinger Woods. It's at a club called 5K Lounge.
Let's go.
It's from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. It is on Father's Day, but I know, like, you know, sometimes fathers like to do what we do as mothers. So on Mother's Day, I don't be trying to be doing the mothering shit.
Yeah.
I be
You're
trying
not
to
supposed to have your kids on Father's Day.
Right.
That's how it goes.
So,
on Mother's Day, mamas don't have their kids.
Yeah,
on Father's Day, you're not supposed to have your kids.
Yeah.
But the daddies who don't have their kids usually get their kids.
Right, that's the only thing, because you ain't doing it consistently, so now you just gotta have that time on Sunday. But but yeah, I would advise everybody to come. It's gonna be like a real lit party. The pool party of the summer, that's what I keep calling it.
Pool party of the summer.
Pool party of the summer.
Oh, okay.
And we outside. Oh, and then Monday my video shoot for Bitch is on Monday. So we just outside. We don't never go in.
Working.
We don't never
I
go
love
in.
it.
Yeah, you applying a little pressure to the city. I underdig. Okay.
Absolutely.
Do you want to do like anything outside of music? I know you rapping and you got R&B on hold, acting, or even with like starting a label. On
I
your
would
own?
like some kind of like, okay, because I seen it was a lot of times back in the day that Johnny used to tell us, like, I'm going to do a little reality show for, you know, our family and shit like that, just so they can see how the Cabells are, because I'm a Cabell now, or whatever. And we are.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes, we don't talk about being married and being in this industry, y'all.
Yes, we do have to get into that. But I do want to start a reality TV show so people can just see like behind the scenes, like how it is of me being a mom of 5 kids and also a wife and still having to go in the studio and do all these extra things. I have shows damn near 3-4 times a week. Don't come home till 5 in the morning. Just all type of shit. And I be lit at my shows. I actually just my left leg got shattered in 3 places on May 2nd. So I had to have emergency surgery. Yes, somebody fell on me. It's crazy.
Aww,
but
the little one, they break too, y'all.
just fragile as hell. But I had to get emergency surgery, so I had to get a metal rod from my knee to my ankle, and then I got 5 screws around my ankle, and it'll never come out. But I started
Just
back
in when?
May 2nd.
May 2nd.
Yes, I started back. I started back walking, dancing, and performing like 3 weeks ago. So I literally I kicked my crutches in my boot like 2 weeks after my surgery. And
Sean played.
Oh no, I gotta get it. Look, I wanted it so bad,
No
and I
excuses.
knew that my team was waiting to see if I wanted it, because they was slick ready to give up at one point. Like they was like, it looked like I hurt. I was too hurt. Like I was in pain. And the more I seen them like start canceling my shows and shit, I was like, oh fuck this, I gotta get up. So I just kind of started getting up. But yeah, I be lit in the clubs now. Like my best friend just said that the other day. She was like, girl, you be shaking that ass for that leg to be hurt. And before my shows, because I am prescribed, you know, pain medicine. So before my shows, I pop my pain medicine. I goddamn take me like 3-4 shots. And when they call my name to perform, I be up there like, yeah. I'm just lit, jumping around. You can't even tell until I'm walking out the club and I got to put my crutches back on. And everybody be looking at me like, what the fuck?
I was going to ask that. Do you go home and still like put your crutches on and, not your crutches, but your boot and
my
stuff?
boot. Well, I was for a minute, and then yesterday I just seen my doctor and she told me if I want to, because I was still, you know, I couldn't tell them I've been walking and doing shows and shit like that. So when I went in there, I put my boot on and my crutches to make it look like I was like, you know, still fucked up. But she was like, if you want to, I would like for you to try to get rid of your boot and your crutches and see if you can just.
Little do she know.
So I was like, God is good. At least I don't have to fake like I, you know, no more, because it does hurt days trying to get the machinery to fit into my leg and shit like that. But it's not something that stops. It's not painful when I walk or when I move or stuff like that. It's just like later on I gotta relax and, you know, lift it up so it'll be better. But it took me like a week and a half to 2 weeks to start back walking after my surgery. So God is good.
That's yeah.
I mean, this is like
God is good and self-determination.
60 days ago, y'all.
Determined.
Wow.
She already on it.
Wow, she back on it. Let me tell you.
She
Okay,
already
video
back on
shoot,
it.
photo shoot, like we working.
I can't miss a beat. And that's all I said. We have shows. Johnny booked me for a show like 3 times a week. So
I see why Johnny
be
got
like,
you. Like,
shit.
it's time. Okay, you ready?
That's hard.
I had to
That's
prove
hard.
myself.
That's hard.
that's one thing I knew though. I was like with Johnny, like every day he gets more and more excited when we talk about the progress that we're gaining, and it just had me like, this is fucking it. We're probably here, like, just, the excitement really be there.
Now, I know you said you was working on thinking about doing the show. Could you see yourself doing something like the Bad Girls Club if they was to call you?
Hell yeah.
Oh, you with all that smoke?
Yeah.
You with all
I ain't finna fight y'all hoes though. See, what we're not gonna do is, unless I got my nails on, but what y'all not gonna do, I love nails. I love real long nails and all that shit. But I think my mouth will beat the bitch up before my hands have to. You feel what I'm saying? Because my mouth.
I heard her feelings bad.
Professionally, you know what I'm saying? Respectfully, right? Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'll tell her down with just my voice. Like, most of my beef come from my songs. Every bitch always think I'm talking about them or I'm trying to be funny or
if the boot fit.
Right. Like, bitch, I'm just out here making goddamn raps. So you over here thinking I'm trying to fight you in my words. Now we got rap beef. Get the fuck.
That's horrible because you feeling salty. Change the narrative.
Okay. I'm just like, damn, that's what made me want to make a little more positive music.
You seem like you run and jump on people when you fight. You do that? You seem like you just the one that go and just fly over the crowd like.
Well, in the fights that we have been, all the fights that I done been in, I usually don't bite until.
She'll shoot a motherfucker real quick.
Yeah, I usually don't.
She shoot. Okay.
I usually.
And she stayed in Decatur for a long time. She was Cleveland Avenue.
Well, now in my life, because I have 5 kids and my toddler always on my hip everywhere I go, I do be telling these hoes like, don't catch me outside. Just don't catch me outside because I am a full-time mom. So my kids go to the grocery store with me. They go. The only place they don't go with me is places that they can't be at because of age limit. But other than that, I'm a full-time mom. Like, my kids have always been with me and they always will. So I'm like, bitch, don't catch me outside.
I do feel like that's cold. Like, not in front of the kid. Respect the kids.
Yeah, like, bitch, just keep calm. And they weren't doing that. They was like, so yeah, I did go and buy me a nice 2-tone Taurus, and I keep that motherfucker on me at all times.
Straight up.
And you gonna leave me the fuck alone because I don't bother people. So just leave me alone.
Yeah,
you know.
Let it be known. So basically, hey, what do you do for your relaxed time? Like, I know you get into the bag, you know what I'm saying, and of course creating all the time. Is there like a personal time, like when y'all chilling, relax,
self-care.
rest? you and the hubby get rest.
Do your kid?
We watch movies and sleep.
What's your favorite? What type of movies y'all watch?
We watch all Tubi movies.
Tubi. Okay.
Tubi slap now. Tubi
got some fire.
It's not like the old Tubi. It's stepping up.
Tubi got some fire.
Yeah, they do that. They got some little ghetto shit there.
But they got all the old school fire shit there. But it be up there temporarily. You know what I'm saying?
And what's that dude name? It's this one dude. I had followed him on Instagram the other day, and I didn't know he was gonna respond to my comment. He is a celebrity actor or whatever. Don from Black Ink Crew or whatever. He's been on Tubi a lot. So when I kept saying this nigga look familiar every time I seen him on a movie on Tubi, and so I had went and typed his name in on Google, and his Instagram popped up. So I was like, you are like one of my favorite Tubi actors or whatever. And he was like, that's what's up, thank you so much, baby girl. I'm like, oh shit, okay. I'm gonna be so happy. Now he be liking my posts and shit. I'm like, okay. But yeah, I'm a horror movie type of girl though. I love scary movies.
Straight up. What's your favorite scary movie then? What makes
it's
you
my
like?
Scariest one because it makes me afraid, and that's what I think make it good.
That's what
but
I'm
it's Candyman.
Candyman?
Ooh.
Yeah. I've been scared of that since I was little.
Mine is Tales in the Hood. Tales in the Hood.
They got a lot of different shit in there.
Yeah, that's
I
not
can do
Hair it seems like it can really happen.
Do you see them little dolls? You know, old our grannies had them little dolls.
Yes.
Like, they had something.
That would be sitting up, rolling their turn their eyes back and forth when you walk by and shit like that. See,
Oh man, what about what's that movie? Smile.
That movie scared the fuck out of me.
I haven't seen Smile.
Boy,
I'm not
I don't
gonna
even
lie.
watch movies like that.
It's another one called. It's another one called.
I can't watch scary movies now.
From. It's a TV. It's a TV series.
The Frog.
TV series. It's a TV series.
Yes, we've been watching that. That shit is scary as hell.
Now it's starting to get like the 4th or 5th episode. It's starting to get like.
They be coming.
Hey,
they just
them
sit
the
outside
ones-
the window. Ain't that the one that they do it better? They
them
sit
the ones,
outside
don't
the
let
window
them
and
catch-
just smile and
don't
they're
let
like,
them
come
catch-
outside.
Yeah.
Open
They
the
catch you
door.
outside. It's over.
Me and my
Don't open
They
the
gonna
door.
tear your ass up.
yeah, my wife be watching that too.
Man, that's
Them folks are hiding everywhere, trying to get away from them damn
It's
people.
an extremely popular topic right now. The whole Suki thing. I know everybody's seen it on both sides. You know we gotta talk about it because she's a female rapper.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
I'm trying to
kill
hold it a little
because,
bit,
you know,
but
that's crazy. How you feel, man?
I think that personally, with the Suki situation, I kept seeing like social media was like some of them was like, yeah, women deserve this kind of respect and all this and that. But then others was like, the males from the situation was like, man, fuck that shit. That bitch be throwing her pussy all on the internet. So I
That's
was
just
going between the
entertainment.
two.
That's just
Yeah,
entertainment.
like I feel like respectfully, like imagine if it was him in the case and he was sitting at that table and a transgender had came up to him and he was, you know, like his fan or whatever and something like that, or he really liked him and something, he kissed him in his mouth like that, he would feel very offended. You get what I'm saying? Especially if I'm saying, no, help. You get what I'm saying? And I do feel like sometimes women do try to take a situation and take it too far. You get what I'm saying? To where as far as like they want a whole community of a fight for something that you've already given the word. Like you showed the word that you'll let a nigga dog walk you. You showed the word that, you know what I'm saying? In your pictures, your legs be wide open, pussy bust out, ass bust out.
She had a whole poster and she said she sold it for $100.
Yeah.
She had a whole pussy poster.
Yeah, like that's it's crazy to me because what you sell is what people expect of you.
Yeah.
Like, if I go out here and when we go out and niggas be trying to talk to me, they be hearing my music and shit like that, they be trying to fuck with me, my husband don't get mad because it don't sound like I'm a married woman on a lot of my songs. You get what I'm saying? So it's like how you project yourself to the world is 9 out of 10 how they're gonna look at you.
So your husband is able to balance the character and I know my wife.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We separate our personal and business so well that when I'm yelling at him, sometimes I be like, "Not as your wife." You get what I'm saying? Let's be clear. This is not your wife. This is Shunna Redd. You get what I'm saying? So we've learned how to kind of like balance out the two to where there's a thin line, you know, that we don't try to cross in between.
And that does make your career much smoother.
Yes,
and
it does.
add much more motivation to it.
Yeah.
Where you have your personal life is balancing. Like, okay, I'm cool at the crib. Now I can focus on Shunna. You know what I'm saying? That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right, and that's a good support system. Shout out to your husband, man.
Yes.
Shout out to the hubby.
Yeah, man.
Big shout out to my husband because
that's a good
we have our
support
own
system.
label and it's called Touche Way Music Group, and I'm the first artist from his label.
Word.
And my husband promotes me. It be so many people trying to take they be trying to take my husband. They don't be trying to take him as my husband, but they be trying to take him as my management. And they be like, yeah, I just want you to, you know, work with me. And I be like, they ain't got no money.
That part.
And I be telling them, he be trying to tell them, like, I know y'all want me to work with y'all because y'all see what I do for my wife, but you gotta understand that's not only my artist, that's also my wife.
Yeah.
So our bag is split together. So whatever she gets, I get. Whatever I spend, she spends. You get what I'm saying? So we have to rotate that together. So I can come up with $1,000, $1,500 for me to pay for whatever outfit or whatever I need for my video shoot, or you know what I'm saying, whatever I need. So, but he's not gonna be able to do that for you because you're not his wife. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that'd be kind of the pull of tug of war, but I am so proud of him for continuously, he did not give up, and I think that's how we got into where we are now.
That's what's up.
Because it's hard to get somebody who believes in you more than you believe in yourself at times.
Yeah. Would you be willing to what if he wanted to manage some more artists? I mean, if they in the right position.
I feel like I would be cool with it, but I did tell him something that I've always stood on for a while, like you can't do it until you've already done it. So I feel like until you blow me up, it don't matter. You ain't gonna be able to blow nobody else up.
Understood.
And that's how I kind of looked at it. You get what I'm saying? Like, now once you've done it with me, then you know you're capable of doing it.
Okay.
Well, you know, our label is capable of doing it. But you gotta take it one artist at a time. Like, I know back in the day, I'm not sure, I never really had a personal conversation with Johnny about how it all started. But I know for a fact it took for him to blow artists up in order for him to continue to manage,
like
and build
effect.
other artists. Right.
True that.
So I feel like that's just where it starts. So I kept telling him, like, not that I'm being, I don't want you working with nobody else and da-da-da-da.
Right.
It's like, get us there first, and then once we see that we can do it with us, shit, you can go and get 10 other artists and, you know, build a whole, do your damn thing.
Let's do it.
Yeah, because that's going to be our money coming in. That's
true that.
You know, that's good for us. So I definitely look at it in that manner. But I would love for him to work with other artists because he likes artists that are like me.
Right.
You know, that do like the kind of rap that I do and stuff like that. And a lot of those artists get overlooked a lot on the regular because sometimes people don't want to hear lyricism in their, you know, songs. They just want something that'll bop.
That's a good understanding for a career. And at the time, we're going to go to the break and we're going to come back and see what else we got popping. Shunna? Get it? It's your boy Cali Shots, and that's Cali with a K. You feel me? And we back with Shunna Redd. You know what I'm saying? The crew. You know what I'm saying? DJ Hustle. Tequila.
Y'all gonna always call me Tequila. Tequila Josephine with two L's, not one.
I like tequila.
I know you do. Me
I like
too.
tequila.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's my drink now. I'm looking at sponsors.
You looking real tequila
Shout out to
today.
tequila.
Summertime.
Hey, tequila. Yeah, we back.
But I like how you say tequila though, Callie. It do kind of roll off. Like I think you're the only person I like hearing tequila from.
Okay.
That would make me mad
Tequila.
too if I just had to hear that all the time. Like, stop saying my name wrong.
Tequila. Yeah,
I deal with that too though. People like Shunna, Tashiana.
What?
Yeah, they fuck my name up because my real name Tashana, so they fuck it up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then you gotta pick your battles because it's like, do I want to argue? Like, do I really want to just get this right before I walk off? It's the principle.
My baby name is JC. They be calling him Jahasi.
Now y'all
They be
playing.
calling all type of shit. I'm like, y'all
Jahasi.
being extra as fuck.
Oh man.
Now y'all play. But learn them names so I make you write it.
Okay. Or ask me first if you ain't show.
Okay, so now we back, y'all. And I gotta get into she a whole female artist out here. Beautiful, baby, fine. She be throwing that thing in a circle.
Thank
Okay, she
you,
married though. Get off her back. But in the industry, it could be myth, allegedly. It's a thing with working with photographers. They hold your videos, they hold your pictures if you don't engage. It's been a thing that engineers, producers, like they won't give you your music or they won't sign off on certain things if you don't. Not Johnny. Johnny ain't part of this. Okay? we ain't talking about Johnny. We're just talking about people in the industry. You know.
Select a few.
Oh yeah.
How you feel about that?
I would say that I have been in a similar situation too, that like with a producer, and the situation had gotten like really out of my hands to where it got all over social media. It was like it just blew up everywhere. But basically, like he is a celebrity producer. I'm not going to mention his name,
Okay.
but
She can relate.
when it happened, I'm assuming that he I hope he sees this because he's gonna be like, damn, she said somebody. But when it happened or whatever, he kind of basically like we were working together. He was giving me lots and lots of beats and engineering me and stuff like that. And then like the more that he would give me in music, the more that he just wanted to pop up on me. Oh, come outside to see my car, or pop up on me like, well, my girlfriend ain't coming today because me and him had a mutual friend, which was his girlfriend, and he was like, yeah, I don't want her to come no more to our sessions. I wanted to just be us two. And I'm like, so then eventually he got to the point where he was like, tell your nigga it ain't enough room, he gotta go. And I'm like, what?
Oh, he was kind of like doing this in
Yeah, he
stages,
was kinda,
gradually. Everybody was like, oh, you had a plan.
I was like, oh, and the night that he left my house, I didn't pay attention, but I went to his Instagram the first night I met him, and he was like, a woman and a man that both do music living in the same house. I didn't take it, you know what I'm saying, under any weird thing or whatever, because his girl did music, but he just didn't fuck with his girl music. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, at a certain point, I just thought it would be a line of respect, but it was like the more he gave me in music, the more he wanted me to give him back in as far as like relationship wise. And then when I decided not to, he just kind of like blasted me out all over the internet. Like, yeah, I be at her house when her nigga there and all this and that. He be in the other room. You know what I'm saying? Weird shit like that. So
Loose lip sync shit.
and honey,
Oh man.
Hey.
when I tell you I made a song about that, because I'm like, I know you niggas don't be out here snitching on bitches. Like, that's
the
crazy for me.
hell?
It baffles me. Not that he had anything to snitch on, but it's just the point. Like, I knew he was flirting with me, of course. You know what I'm saying? And I told my husband that I'm a real open, honest woman. I knew he was flirting with me, and I fucked up because I just kept allowing him to, you know, like say the little fly shit, do the little shit that he was doing when I knew.
Oh, that's deep.
Instead of
You didn't put
stepping
it-
on
so
him,
when,
let him
okay,
know.
I'm
I
glad you
understand.
said that. So at what point, because it is uncomfortable to tell a guy no. We've seen that with the Suki
Right.
thing
True.
too.
Right.
Like she felt uncomfortable as well. And the body language is a language. Let's be clear.
Right.
True.
That's
Right.
true. That's
That's
true.
true.
But I also heard.
You know, but
I also heard. It's not, but I also heard. that
Look
she
at
was
it.
messing with him too, saying fly.
But
She
they
did.
did say
She
she do
did.
stuff too. She be pulling
See-
down people's pants. That's so. If
Now
that's
you know
true,
the internet is a hell of
I
a.
don't-
They
I
would
ain't
trick
there,
your
so I
ass
can't-
with
That's
a
why I
10-second
say-
video, but.
That's why I say they said she
She
was
told
flirting
him-
back with him too.
Yeah, she did. She told him like, boy, you better take your little young ass on. I'll take you up through there like that. Bitch, you can't be talking to these niggas like that. And then when he come to put his tongue down your throat, and all of a sudden you just,
Oh, see.
help me. Like, you was egging him on. Yeah, they didn't show the part before
That's
he
why
went
we
and
got-
kissed her.
baby, believe what's the saying? Believe half of what you see,
Yeah.
none of what you hear.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And you know what? I could see
None of
why
what you see,
now.
half of what you hear. One of them.
Shout out to my dog Duval. I see why he ain't said that because he was sitting right there.
Okay, I was gonna
He
get
ain't
into that
said-
because
he
we
ain't
got
said
me.
That's
nothing.
the first time I ever seen Duval face so serious. That nigga was like,
Did y'all feel like
Duval ain't said nothing.
Did y'all feel like they should have said something or stopped it?
Man.
Nope.
Cause they were a little uncomfortable
Girl,
too.
this my thing.
Hey, that
if a
nigga
nigga come
grown.
and kiss me in my mouth and I don't want him to kiss me, bitch, I'm finna punch you in your face. Get the hell out my face.
Bruh,
Get off of
That's
me.
why I'm
It's a
saying.
I
situation.
thought she could sue.
Yeah, she can. She can sue.
Oh, did y'all see Meek Mill comment though? That's my baby daddy.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
asked.
don't
He
do
asked her
But
to
the
chill.
first comment he did say, but he
Let's
told her
chill.
like, don't pursue. He basically was just like, he told her don't pursue.
Yeah, don't do him like that.
Don't do him like that.
Yeah,
Give
don't
him a
do
chance-
him.
give
Don't
him a
do like,
chance.
cause I mean, our young black men are already like going against so much
I hit them
in life.
pockets like, don't
Yeah.
lock him up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you gonna have to.
leave my
Cause
just
she-
just
cause
tell
she
my boy
could-
like
she
I ain't like
could've
how
fucked
she
him
be
up.
that be that.
Yeah.
Cause she
But
could have fucked him up
at
for
the
real.
same time, don't
For
tell that
real.
nigga you will fuck his life up and you'll do whatever to his dick, and then when he come put his lips on you, you
Oh.
got a different thing to say about
Now,
it.
Okay.
would you did something if you was next to her?
What?
Would you, if you was next to her and he did that, would you would have did something?
Well, I
Or would you
would've
stay
said
out the
something.
situation?
I would have did the Duval, man. You know, gave
Yeah,
me
hell
that.
yeah, mama, bitch. I'm just turning my head like,
that
oh
look,
shit.
like,
They ain't my
ooh.
value. You told your back. You
Yeah.
picked your battle. They. Mm.
Or no, you know, I'd be like, I don't know, boy, you tripping, ain't you? I'm like, hey, boy, you tripping? Oh, man.
I think I was looking for something like that.
But
Damn.
some of the niggas, when he was trying to dap him up, they was like,
No, nobody went
Cause
dapping him
I'm
up.
still
He
in
trying to
that,
bump him and
like-
shit.
Yeah,
They
they
were like,
like,
nah.
You
They
tripping,
did,
like-
it
It
did
didn't
change,
look
but I feel
good.
like they could have
They
gave
were
some
tripping.
more. It could have gave a little bit, you know, that could have been a moment of protecting the black woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
that everybody like,
Did
they know
y'all
what the
see
hell
the,
going on.
I
the
would've put it-
Everybody
snippet?
was stuck.
I would have pulled a Duval.
Did y'all see the snippets on
I
Candy?
would've took-
When she was sitting next to that DJ on the Candy show.
Yeah, and she
Oh, no,
said
what
something about do he want to?
Oh.
She want to see his dick.
He asked her. Now
Whoa,
on that, he
whoa,
did
whoa,
ask her,
whoa,
and she
what?
said,
Candy-
Yeah, she said she wanted to
What?
see his
Who?
dick.
Candy who?
Baby,
Candy Burgess?
allegedly, y'all know these media.
Candy Burgess?
Yeah, Suki was there too.
Hey, man, I would.
Suki was there too, and
She
they
was
was talking
there.
about like
It was, I
sizes
can't remember
of
his
dick.
name. It was the DJ
I
on
show
there.
Candy my dick. Excuse me, y'all. I don't let her
She was
ask
like, I
me.
like. Suki was like, I like a 5-inch. I like a 5-inch.
she did say
She was like,
that.
I like something real like 5-inch. And then Candy was like, yeah, because sometimes these niggas dicks be poking you and shit like that, and it hurt. And they were just, and then the nigga that was beside Suki, he was saying somebody, she said she want to see my dick. I'm finna show her my dick. And she said she want me to,
Candy.
you know.
It was because you know she had that
DJ
with
from-
Bedroom
I think
Candy.
he from-
She had that
he
talk show at
from
night, that
Atlanta.
podcast.
DJ
from
A1.
Atlanta. I think it was A1.
Yeah, yeah, it is a DJ from
A1.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
It is a DJ from Atlanta because DJ he's straight from Atlanta.
I ain't even
She said, "Where
see
you
that.
from?" He said,
I ain't
I'm
see
from
that.
Atlanta.
Damn.
I just seen it like
I think it
yesterday.
was
That's crazy you brought it up because I
Yeah.
just seen it yesterday.
I want
I'm
to
just
say
speaking a little
A1.
bit. I don't get into it. I'm gonna believe it because y'all
Wow.
be lying.
See, they be
I be
lit.
lying for clout.
That's
I
why
knew
say
she-
they
I
be
knew
talking
she
all
was
this
freaking
shit,
like
but
that.
they be acting like they
I
don't
mean,
wanna
freaking,
have-
you
get down like
I knew
that.
she was freaking like that.
To YK, like
Yeah.
you deserve to be slapped. Like somebody really need to beat your ass.
She should
like,
slap
I like
his
what
ass right
100
then.
said, but he do need to be slapped for that because I don't care if she was standing to you booty. And I'm saying this going forward. I'm glad this happened because now we can talk about it because once she on her spiritual journey after this.
Right.
Okay.
She
Okay.
didn't totally flip. She want all them implants. all-
That's
she-
beautiful.
She didn't change. She
That's
changing her life.
beautiful.
And I get it. You
Oh,
should
wow.
have to be broke
talk
on
to,
all
I
the
think
Yeah.
she talked to Amber Rose.
People pay for you, but they gonna treat you like trash. And
Yeah.
that's what
Who you talking
Yeah.
about? Black China?
I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about Suki. This
I
is
mean,
Suki.
I said Amber Rose,
Oh.
but yeah, Black China, yeah.
Well, China's yep, Angela White.
Because that's who made a post about it. That was the first person I seen to post about it when she was like, we need
Okay.
to stand up for our black women because they always get sexually abused or whatever. So she might have had a talk with her and maybe she made her feel like she wanted to change to her spirit. Because y'all know Black China, she done been through some shit.
Ooh wee.
Baby, she went through a whole. It looks beautiful. I love it.
She looks amazing.
I
She
don't know.
looks
I would say.
absolutely
I really
amazing.
say China. Angela White is starting a
That's her
movement.
name. That's her name.
That's who she's becoming.
And I
She's
think
no
it's
longer
beautiful,
London.
though. I
She
think
took
it's beautiful.
all of it out.
Angela White. Okay.
I mean, K. Michelle's getting it all out.
Yeah.
And then, rest in peace, Jackie O. Y'all know she passed on. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I know y'all be working. Y'all be in the blogs.
DC and Fly.
Yes.
Yeah. Rest
but
in peace
it
for her
was
soul.
due to a surgery of a cosmetic surgery.
Yeah, she wanted, I think, a mommy makeover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I mean, it's just sad though too because being a celebrity, like, you know, and living the celebrity lifestyle, like, you always want to keep your image at a certain thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it has kind of pulled me away from, because I wanted surgery for so long. Like, I wanted a
You
fat
did?
transfer. Yeah, not
Ooh.
nothing, just to, you know,
What made you change?
well,
Or did you change?
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't, but at one point I was like 108 pounds. And then I had moved to Kentucky for like 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came back and I was 165 pounds.
Okay.
And the
Okay.
weight went to wherever the fuck it wanted to go. You get what I'm saying? So I couldn't dictate where it was going or whatever because I wasn't working out. I was just eating, you know, just being a big girl. Like, and so I have a huge appetite, but my metabolism has always been high. So I can't never really, hold weight. But since I did it then, I was like, dang. I would look in the mirror, my husband like, 1 minute you say you skinny, 2 years ago, now you saying you too fat. You get what I'm saying? So
It'd be like that.
I wanted to do it, but at the same time, I was just like, I just feel with situations like that, with her dying going on the table, it happens a lot. It's just we don't hear about it a lot because everybody's not celebrities. You get what I'm saying? So it's sad, but it is common for women to not wake up from that surgery.
Really?
It is. It's more common than others, especially when they go to the DR. But they just kind of like toss their bodies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or sell their organs. I'm not sure.
Sometimes their body can't take
Overseas, you gotta think about it. Then these people are
take
going these
such
places by themselves. Nobody's in the surgery room with them.
And I don't understand
really
that.
shocked at that
Well, you
because,
can't go in the
you know-
surgery room, but like, just having somebody.
Yeah, just be there.
Having somebody
Just be
there.
there. Just be there.
That's crazy.
That way, if
Having
something
somebody
happens,
there.
you gonna go to fuck off on everybody until we figure out what really happened. You get what I'm saying? Because that's a sad situation. Like, going to do something that makes you feel happy about yourself and make you feel good to transition your body. Because she had just had a baby. Her baby was like 5 months old. And two, that's what I was saying about celebrities. Like, they get multiple body, surgeries and shit like that. Like, this is, I think, like her 3rd or 4th child. And each child, she had a surgery afterwards.
What?
Yeah, so that's the crazy part. So it's like,
That's common. But I'm like,
That's
I
what
thought
celebrities
they
do.
men go with them, but they just like, no, go get beautiful and come
Cardi B,
back fine.
everybody,
Like,
all the celebrities, they gonna
just
pop out a
go
baby.
come back.
They're gonna be pregnant, pop out that baby, and then they boom, finna go get their body right back snatched. That's why they be coming back out with the flat ass stomachs and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. They get it right back snatched. But I'm like,
Is that
when you
shit
keep
healthy,
doing
though?
it, that's what I'm saying. Situations like that, when you keep doing that to your body over and over again, and then especially because you just had a surgery before your last one. Not saying it's her fault, but this is something that can happen.
True that. Yeah.
But
yeah.
she had just had a surgery with her last baby, and then she just had her baby right now 5 months ago, and now she's going to get another surgery. A mommy makeover means they're doing your whole entire body.
From
Your breast, your
everything.
stomach,
Hips.
your sides, your butt, they're doing everything. They're transferring fat everywhere. Your thighs, they're doing the whole thing.
Shit. And she did that every kid?
Every kid.
It happens more than none.
Yeah, it does.
more than
It
some,
does.
I would say.
It does.
It is a thing. What advice? Since no judgment. If you want to do the shit, do the shit.
Yeah.
Okay, like,
I mean, I want to do it, but
I mean,
I'm just
your
scared.
your risk. Do your research on your doctors. Okay,
Right.
But what advice would you give to women and men? Man, what advice would you give at
Okay.
this point to people who want to go under cosmetic surgery?
I would just say make sure that as far as your health is, your body and your health can take it, because when you do go and get these type of surgeries, you're going to under anesthesia, so you're going to sleep. And when I got my surgery, I remember in my leg, that I went to sleep. They put me to sleep. It was the same anesthetics, and they put me to sleep. And when I woke up, I felt like I had been dead. You get what I'm saying? So it just lets you know how much other stuff. My throat was sore. I couldn't really breathe or swallow. And they was telling me, like, they put a tube down your throat when they put you to sleep on anesthesia, so that they know that you have those airways open or whatever. So it just lets you know how deep
I
it
just had
is.
anesthesia at the dentist.
Right. Because they got like the gas. You know what I'm saying? That
they
put
put
you
a
to
little
sleep.
gas mask or something.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, it's weird. I literally went into the operation room and they were talking to me like, we're about to have fun all night, girl. Da, da, da. Next thing you know, I was like,
Go.
and then when I woke up, I was like, what in the fuck? I feel like I've been gone for 3 days. You get what I'm saying? So it's just, right then that it's a risk that you're taking just by someone putting you to sleep and not, and you can't wake up on your own. You get what I'm saying? So it's a possibility it could not work. And that's with any kind of surgery.
I love it.
Better numb me. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Just numb me.
You can't be numb for that.
You gotta go to sleep.
You gotta go to sleep. You gotta be out.
I ain't doing it.
You gotta be out.
I ain't doing it.
I've been seeing men do it though too. They
Men
getting
do
6
it. They
packs
doing
and
the
shit.
man.
Doing
What?
what?
The surgery, they getting 6 packs and
They
shit.
doing everything that we been doing.
Shit, I already got
We can't have shit.
I'm good on that.
I ain't
We
doing
can't
it.
have no crop tops, no
have
pants.
shit.
The big girls can't even have none. I
I'm
see it with
good
my
on
stuff.
that.
Damn,
I'm
skirts.
good on
We
that.
can't have shit.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, y'all be looking a little
Wigs.
good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
I ain't doing it.
Some of y'all like, save us some. Like,
You
God,
see how I
damn.
look? That's how I look at them that do that. Like,
we love you. Love is love.
Hey.
You know, we appreciate you all.
Men are something that you
Damn.
cannot live without, though.
Absolutely, girl. But women are top tier.
Yes, we rule the
we
world.
give you that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you need it.
I don't
Most
think it would be
definitely
a lot
need
of people here if there wasn't that many women. because women are the ones who have kids.
I mean, they try to
No.
medically make y'all.
We're
now.
the ones who produce
It gotta come through
children.
there. Y'all come out, y'all spend your entire life trying to get back in.
Yeah,
I mean,
if women
yeah.
weren't here, men would not be able to have generations.
How?
I mean, that's obvious, but let's stick to the real. Like, you know, we need each other.
We do.
Y'all
we
need
do.
us.
We do.
We
I'm
need
glad
y'all.
you talked
Yes,
about
it
that.
takes two,
We
definitely.
need.
Because I
need
seen
each
a
other.
post that it said, girls are raised not to need a man, and men are raised to provide for women.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
What y'all think about that?
That's true, because my mom was a
I'm
hustler
learning
my whole
everything
life.
right now, babe. I'm trying to tell you.
My mom was definitely a hustler, so she
mean,
always tried to
yeah.
show me not to need a man. But my dad always, you know what I'm saying, made me feel like I was supposed to be spoiled by my husband and well taken care of. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that is true. That
And
is
I can understand that because I come from like my mom was, you know, a single parent, just me and my mom, and I'm the only child. So she
I didn't know that.
yeah, she raised
Good to know
me
you.
to you know, like be real independent. You know what I'm saying? Like
hustler.
I was 7 years old and she'll be going to work in the morning and I'm cooking breakfast, ironing clothes, and I catch the bus by myself at 7. So I've been doing, you know what I'm saying, been on my own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, she showed me how to do everything. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like from cooking to cleaning the house. Only thing that I had to show her to do was how to manage money, but you know what I'm saying? I guess that's,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
That's a
But-
good lesson, though.
That
part.
That's a big ass
but
lesson.
I understand that because it made me real independent. It brought, she was a hustler. Like, hey, nigga, you better do it and you better not fuck up.
Right. I know
That's why.
right.
Shout out to mom.
For real. Shout out my
Yeah,
nigga.
that's a strong woman raising a man like that.
Yeah, for real. So I understand that balance though, most definitely, man.
I
Most
mean,
definitely.
shit. Anything else you want to tell them?
Because I was saying I can sit here all night
Baby,
and
we
talk to you,
can
man.
we spoke.
I
We
know.
talk.
I
We
talk
don't
good
got to
politics.
cut off and keep going.
Good politics
Oh yeah, we
going
was
on.
just talking here when the cameras
We
had
was
gone.
like,
Good politics
That's
going
one thing
on.
that's great about me. I never run out of, like, I could sit on live social media, on every platform on social media live, and I would just keep talking and talking. As long as they ask questions and they say things and bring up topics, I'll just keep talking.
oh,
and
so your
talking and
engagement
talking
is
and
great.
Yeah.
Okay. Content. How many times you post today?
Well, now I just started because my management team has started telling me, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
post
shout out to
more.
management.
Oh, geez,
All right.
Post more.
Yeah.
Okay, how
You
many
know what I'm
times you
saying?
supposed to post today?
To post
Coming
more,
from
but-
Johnny, how many times you supposed to post today?
3-4 times.
Yeah.
In
Content
different
matters.
time zones. In different
Content
time
very
zones.
much matters.
In the morning, lunchtime, evening, and right before bed. You got to think about the times that when people are like
Right.
on their phone.
Right. The
So
time, yeah.
that's
the
what I
time
try to
that
hit.
it'll be visible for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And see what's weird is because I just got put it like restricted because
damn.
I keep saying my content is
Oh
like
damn.
explicit or whatever.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay, well I'm still, because they was like, I won't be able to reach like the explore page. People who are not following me won't be able to see my posts for a little while or whatever. I guess.
Oh.
for
Oh,
the
just because of
restriction.
restriction.
Yeah, but
That's just so
I'm like-
wrong.
That shit crazy.
well, if the explore page not watching me, then why the hell I have so many views? Who's watching me?
I don't trust it. I don't trust it. My daughter went viral a little bit, and they numbers, like, first it was like they showed that she had engagement from her followers,
Right.
and then they showed people that she didn't follow. Why her numbers dropped to 0? And I'm like, how do you unsee some stuff?
Oh yeah, no, that's weird.
I don't trust it. I screenshot everything. Like,
That's
I don't
weird.
trust it. Y'all I don't. Word of mouth is still the number one way to make it.
Yeah,
okay?
it is. That footwork is definitely something big because what we were talking about the other day too. He's like, shit, I'm pushing you out here in the streets and
Absolutely.
you know inside in the industry or whatever. He like, shit, I just need you to do
Your
the social
parts.
media shit. You get what I'm saying?
Your
Like
part.
if you can do, you know, not saying that you got to blow up tomorrow, but if you can put it forth at least more effort to make these posts, even if they don't go viral. You get what I'm saying? And keep posting them. Most people take one post and they repost it like 7 times before it actually goes viral. And I noticed
Wow,
that.
I didn't
Damn.
even know
Yeah,
that.
I noticed
okay.
that, like the
Little
hairstylists
marketing.
who do hair
Okay.
and stuff like that. When I'm scrolling down their reels and stuff, I see they got that same video posted like 7 times.
Right.
And then one of them probably had like 5K comments or something like that. The next one had like 20K. The next one had like 130K. You get what I'm saying? So it keeps going up and up and up. And I'm like, damn, that's how they do it. They just keep, you know,
Oh, because if
reposting
you
it.
post
Okay.
it, now I was gonna see, like, when you post it, does it do the same thing as if sharing it, the same post?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That's what I was telling my husband the other day. I don't think so. I think you have to actually like start it back over from scratch.
Y'all better learn social media. It's an algorithm. It's
It
a
is.
way. It's a system.
Absolutely.
Well, look, I mean, we can pretty much cover everything. It's so many clips that y'all can break this down into because we talked about so much. It's been real. Before you go, like, do you have a gem that you just want to leave everybody?
Yeah, I just want to say real rap is back and
That part.
fuck the industry.
Stream. It's out on all platforms.
Stream my single, and go and watch the video on YouTube. It is dope. It's a club banger, and that's what we run the city with right now. So be on the lookout for Beach because it's
My
coming
girl,
out.
she looking for you.
up.
She looking for you.
I'm coming, Kevin Gates.
Street versus
Straight up.
industry. Y'all know where to follow me. It's Tequila Josephine on all social media platforms. 2 L's, not 1. Boom, Shunna.
You can catch me on all platforms at Shunna Redd, SHUNNAREDD. If you can hit me up on Instagram, it's SHUNNA_REDD.
And you know what time it is, DJ Hustle. You can find me on all social media platforms at DJ Hustle King.
Yeah, it's your boy Cali Shots, videographer, co-host. You can find me everywhere _Cali Shots, and that's Cali with a K, KALISHOT, Cali Shots. You dig? Street versus industry.
Y'all stay dangerous. Be blessed. Mwah.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but a touche thing, man. You know, it's 10 P's, 5 B's, and 4 C's to this touche shit. The 10 P's stand for proper preparation, prevents poor performance, because it's power in pimping. A man should always have pussy, a plate of food, and a place to lay his head. The 5 B's mean any bitch I fuck with, the bitch better bring back bread. And the 4 C's, we so high maintenance with this shit. That means anybody I fuck with, they gotta have a car, crib, cash, and good credit. Touche, my love. We gonna take this shit all the way.
Let me refill my glass. Just to the future we once had. Shit, I can't build off past. Still on my lonely chasing bags. Every nigga love to nag. Shit, I ain't fucking on no fag. Every bitch gon' call you sis until that pussy hoe get mad. Well, here's the gag. Nigga icing out my wrist to keep me glad. Knock a bitch out if she playin'. Put a stick from out the lack and start spraying. See, I'd rather come in peace. You need an army for one me. Like making classic R&B. You bitches cracking horribly. While I'm still acting morally. Tryna practice what I preach. Shit, it's the captain that's gon' teach. And it's these bastards that's gon' leech. Thanking God just for the strength to see when niggas ain't for me. Cause that shit sting you like a bee when I start shitting on these beats. And them chicks start rolling in, my phone beeping like a meek. Hair and nails stay on fleek. The real bitches gon' stink. Probably fly away when they blink. Shawty cute but her ass stink. While Raider and Class D gon' need magic to pass me. Hold on, gamble your last G. How you fuck like the ass beat. Now you stuck with the gas E. Call him Chuck, tell him fast speed. While I roll up a fat tree. You bitches under me. And shit, your nigga, he just a pun to me. Hear ye, I'ma make you niggas feel me. Dilly, departed, see you gon' fear me. Clearly, always 100, I'm the real me. Standing on my own 10 toes, had to rebuild me. Hear ye, I'ma make you niggas feel me. Dilly, departed, see you gon' fear me. Clearly, always 100, I'm the real me. Standing on my own 10 toes, had to rebuild me. If I could've write my life inside a letter, shit be clever. Had 2 kids by a nigga who just constantly forget him. Guess he bitter. Plus his new bitch think I'm still tryna get with him. Sick as venom. Leave the kids to be some bastards that'll kill him. 5 kids later, I've been chasing paper, even helped some haters. That's why I keep elevating. No wonder I'm celebrating. Why you bitches contemplating about your next move? Better make that shit your best move, cause I'm popping shit without news. Need to stop it, ho, I'm not you. At the spot I had the top blue. Watch your mouth for it get not loose. Bless her up like she done hot you. You bitches grumpy, walking around looking like Humpty Dumpty. Hear ye, I'ma make you niggas feel me. Dilly, departed, so you gon' fear me. Clearly, always 100, I'm the real me. Standing on my own 10 toes, had to rebuild me. Hear ye, I'ma make you niggas feel me. Dilly, departed, so you gon' fear me. Clearly, always 100, I'm the real me. Standing on my own 10 toes, had to rebuild me.
Shunna Redd, probably gonna be the first lady of this Touche movement. You got Mr. Touche himself right here, my cousin Jacquees. I'm Sean Wan, Sugar Dick, aka Mr. Goodwood. I am Touche, all of that. That's how we do it, man. But ain't nothing but a Touche thing, man.